breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few deep breaths and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few deep breaths and touch the sky. On a sunny morning, I touched the sky. Next morning, I touched your heart. What's the start? I play my role when I rip the mic apart. Do what I got to do to place a spark. I'ma put it down, seeking no crown anymore. From the moment I saw you, it's all gone. Hard to believe to a pimp like me. Used to have every woman every day of the week. Quick time, I put that behind. Said I'm sorry, I got to go from the side. Lie to the man, I aim high to the place no human has ever given try. So I got to go, I got to go. All I want is for you to stay. Man out of grave, resurrected. Now he's connected. No concession, just embedded by you. Take a deep breath. Let it go, follow my lead. No doubt about that. It's a happy day. I gotta tell you one thing. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few deep breaths and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Take a few deep breaths and touch the sky. I won't deny that I used to play young days.
Hello, welcome to my Persona Town. Let me just unmute in the call with Star. Hello. There she is. Hi, don't die, please. I would be very sad if you were to die.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh.
Bleh.
Well, now my depression is worse. Thanks.
Oh no.
Achilles boots? What'll those do for me?
Hi, welcome to a Chili's.
I think they're missing the heels. I think that's the right mythology joke. I think if it wasn't...
So.
Fuck.
I know that's not a reaction to the joke, but it's funny. It's just like, if that's not the right one, then... Oh, fuck.
If it's not the right one, I'm gonna have to, like, turn in the passing grade I got in my mythology class. Like, I'm gonna have to just, like, email the professor and be like, can you take this back? I don't deserve it.
I like how one of the only classes I remember, the stuff I learned was the history of games class. Like, now I know that E.T. wasn't solely responsible for the crash of '83.
Was that the crash of '83?
What?
I'm making a bite of '87 joke.
Oh.
Why do I even say words? Why do I bother? Why do I try? Do I want to deal with
one
this?
of the things responsible for that? VHSs. People were like, I don't want to play video games, I want to watch a movie on tapes.
You know what? That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. Atari did fuck up a lot in '83, but it wasn't just them, and it wasn't just ET. Arcade cabinets were also super, like, expensive to maintain, and due to, I think, like a recession or something, some economic nonsense, people were less able to spend money on video games, whether at the arcade or for home release, so that kind of fucked with things a lot.
I thought, like, arcades were doing fine, and it was... what are they called? Home consoles that were doing badly.
No. Just all around, video games were not doing great in '83.
Huh.
There was also a saturation of the market so much. Because, like, when Atari first started, the Atari 2600, it was just Atari games. But because they were shitty to their employees, a ton of them split off into this thing that we now know and did know back then as Activision,
I'm
which
gonna
is
kill
ironic
myself.
in hindsight. Also, yeah, you're dead. That's not good. But yeah, anyway, Activision split off from Atari because people were tired of getting treated by shit and not getting credited by or paid by Atari in some cases. And Atari was like, no, you can't do that. This is our hardware. And court said, actually, no, that's okay. They can do that. So the good thing is that Activision got to make games that they were properly credited and paid for. The bad news was that meant everybody could make Atari games now. And God, was that market flooded.
I'm surprised.
So that's another thing that contributed to Crash in '83 is that like you couldn't tell which games were legit and which games weren't. So a lot of shit was pumped out by just some randos.
I'm kind of surprised there's not an issue with the oversaturation of the market now.
Well, because there's more of a process now.
Right.
Like anyone could still make for any platform, but thanks to Nintendo around the mid to late 80s, most companies, most if not all companies that have a console or a platform of some sort to sell games through required like a special thing of approval.
Right.
Like I think they could still go without it. I think that's still okay, but that's the way that you could tell what's a legit game that such and such company approved. Like the Nintendo seal of approval that they've been using since the 80s
Right.
and haven't changed because they have to keep it consistent, I guess. Actually gonna check my copy of Mario All-Stars to see if, yep, sure enough, official Nintendo seal. Super tiny, but it's there. And I believe PlayStation, Xbox, and even other platforms that are dead, like Sega, probably had similar systems.
You know, my friends and I have been talking about making like a dating sim recently, and I've been thinking a lot about like the process for just putting a game up somewhere because of that.
It's really neat.
I'll have to like look up how it works, cause
We didn't get to talk too much about that in our history of games class, but I know some of that stuff from following publishers on like Twitter and whatnot. So they
Yeah.
talk about that from time to time, especially when porting over to another console. I think we went all the way up to PS1.
it's a little bit surprising to me that Steam even has like a process, because like sometimes you look at like what kind of stuff gets published on Steam and you're like, wow, just about anybody can put something on here, can't they?
Yeah, Steam is kind of a very loose process, but it used to be a lot looser. Have you heard of a thing called the Steam Greenlight?
Yes, I have.
I believe it's not a thing anymore, but that is how a lot of games in like the 2010s got up on the platform.
Yeah, I remember like some video games I got back in the olden days of the 2010s talking about like getting Steam greenlit and stuff. Like if I remember right, Dream Daddy had to go through that process. That might have been a little late though.
It's easier when the publisher already has stuff on the platform.
Yeah. I imagine so.
PC gaming is actually quite easy to get into because you can jump. Like Steam has a wall to entry, but I'm pretty sure GOG doesn't, and I am almost certain itch.io doesn't. You just need to make an account
is
and then
bullshit.
upload something.
Why do both of these enemy types have insta-kill moves?
Well, to be fair, they have guns.
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna have mixtures of enemy types, maybe you should only have one of them have an insta-kill move. I'm just fucking saying.
No. My luck's run out.
Your luck didn't run out. They had guns.
This game's full of shit. We've had 2 game overs and it's been less than 11 minutes. We have made 0 progress. Because this game doesn't fucking know how to balance itself. It goes from way too easy to having hellos freeze.
It feels weird being on the other end of this. Because I know that feeling. I've been there.
Fuck you.
I forgot Discord changed its logo. It's weird now.
Did it?
Yeah, for their anniversary a few days ago.
I haven't even, like, noticed a change.
The most annoying thing was, like, they were doing some big fancy anniversary stream and giving out free Nitro.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a promoted tweet that was like, hey, if you like this tweet, we'll give you a heads up when we're doing the stream. And then when the reminder tweet came in, it was 2 hours after the event had ended. So it was just like, well, great. I guess I didn't need that free Nitro. So I heard that the odds were astronomically low.
Yeah, I
So I probably
imagine,
wouldn't have
like,
gotten it anyway.
that kind of event would, like, draw in a lot of people.
I'm hoping to win this PC that I saw on Twitter. It's doing a giveaway, but it won't get announced until tomorrow. It has basically everything I've wanted for stream since my PC has been freaking out. So, like, a PC setup, a Stream Deck, an Elgato microphone, headset, anti-mouse, and I think a keyboard? I'd hope a keyboard with all that other stuff.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you could probably just reuse the keyboard you have now. Or get one relatively cheap.
Yeah, there's a keyboard included, and it's LED!
Yay!
Which is gonna be hell when I have such a dusty room, but I mean, it'll also look nice.
This game is fucking bullshit. These enemies shouldn't be allowed to guard.
These enemies shouldn't be allowed to live.
Well, I'm trying to take care of that.
Crowley.
Well, at least it's not the fucking insta-kill move again. I know I need the levels, that's the only reason I'm bothering with the combat. Angie. Angie. Alright.
Are you looking forward to the other games?
No.
Are you looking forward to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne?
Actually, kinda, yeah. I'm gonna do a playthrough of that.
Do you know anything about it?
No. But I
Do you care if I tell you something about it? It's
What
not
is it?
story related.
What is it?
So you know how hard you found Persona 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends who are familiar with Shin Megami Tensei say that's even harder. So
I mean,
be aware of that.
That just tells me to play on an easier difficulty.
That's true, I guess. But just be aware that Shin Megami Tensei has a reputation for being way harder than Persona is.
That's fine.
Even the hardest Personas.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as there's like difficulty options, which I'm pretty sure there are, that's fine.
I think? I'd hope so. Be very rude. I mean, it's a PS2 game, so...
And I didn't really find 3 hard up until the final boss.
Let's go, everybody!
And even then, the final boss wasn't even hard, it just fucking took forever.
So long!
God, I was still thinking about the fact... Oh, when the boss did that thing that you didn't want it to do when we were fighting it. It's just like, oh, well, great.
Yeah.
After all that work trying to get it to not to do that.
God.
And it didn't even matter.
Thinking about when I finally beat it in my own playthrough and I DM'd everybody I knew. Like, I went down my DM list and every single person I could think of that, like, knew of Persona, I DM'd them. Fuck you. Go straight to hell with that shit. I don't even have a joke for that. That's how much I hate that shit. Did you hear about John Mulaney's divorce, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah. But I hope they'll both be okay afterwards.
Yeah. God, I hate the queuing up. I hate that shit even more. Can you leave Lisa alone? Jesus Christ.
So why is Maya faster than everybody?
I don't fucking know. I don't know how turn order in this game works, and quite frankly, I'm insulted you thought I did. I'm assuming it's still based on speed, but like you can change it for some goddamn reason. This is infuriating. The constant infliction of status effects is so frustrating, and I guess that's the point, but still.
Status effects annoy me.
Yeah, I know. I'm not complaining about difficulty. I don't care if the game's actually hard. I'm complaining about it being annoying. Like, if it was actually reasonably hard, that would be fine. The issue is, like, how the gameplay works with the queuing up. That's annoying. It's not hard, it's just annoying. And, like, how much the enemies will give, like, status effects, how much they use insta-kill moves, that's not hard, that's annoying. Like, if I'm complaining about a game being hard, I am willing to accept some blame for it. I'm willing to accept that maybe I'm doing things wrong, or maybe my skill level's not high enough for this. This game's not hard, it's just annoying. Like, if it was hard, yeah, sure, I'd spend time in the Velvet Room. But, like, it's not difficult. I'm still making frequent progress. Even with the base personas. The difficulty is not so much the issue as just the fact that it's just not very fun for me. I know better than to complain about it if a game is hard, because that's just on me. If a game is, like, just outwardly outplaying me, that's on me. It's just, like, I'm irritated. I'm not, like, tilted, I'm just irritated, if that makes any sense at all. Star, am I making any sense to you?
I guess. So, like, the words you're saying aren't making sense to me, but the sentiment behind them I understand, because again, I've been there.
Yeah.
I have been there with Persona 3 sometimes. 4 has been okay. And 5 was quite good about that, except for the rat bit. And sometimes the bank.
But yeah, if I think a game is too hard, I will not, like, whine about the mechanics themselves. I will outwardly say, wow, this is hard. I'm having a hard time with that. But I don't—
It's so hard for me to explain, like, what part I enjoy and what part pisses me off. Because I played Helltaker, like, 2 nights ago. Oh, wait, no, it was not even 2 nights ago, last night. And that was hard, but I enjoyed it. But then, like, what's a good recent example of another hard game that I didn't like as much? Well, I mean, there's that Undertale bit, I guess. Which is, like, that one, I don't know, that one felt more crushing. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is.
But like I said, this game's not even hard. It's not even difficult. I just don't like the way it plays very much.
I know one thing I mentioned during Helltaker was RNG kind of fucks with me a lot. Like, if I died to something that was random, or at the very least drastically different from what I had to deal with beforehand, it's just like, well, fucking hell. Just rolling dice at that point.
And also, I can't very well do anything about the game's persona mechanics right now because I'm inside of a Mayan temple and I am not allowed to leave.
The temple for Maya, that's great.
Yeah, just for her.
Good for her.
Good for her.
I will say in your defense, it feels like the persona mechanics weren't as emphasized as they are in the later 3 games.
Yeah, they weren't emphasized at all, and also it's annoying
Like-
trying to figure out how exactly to do the negotiations.
Like, maybe that's just me zoning out in comparison to 3 through 5, where I was mostly paying attention because I was the one playing, but, like,
Oh yeah,
it
no,
feels
they,
like
they do
there
not
wasn't as
give
much
you,
of a tutorial here, yeah.
They do not give you any tutorial. It is on you to find the Velvet Room and figure out what you're doing.
As much as I joked about 3 through 5 kind of being a little bit annoyingly insistent about, like, hey, here's how personas and fusing and social links work. It's just like, well, I mean, to somebody who's playing that game specifically for the first time and has no experience with that franchise, this is actually very important information to give.
Mhm.
It's just redundant to me because I've played all the games now.
Yeah.
All the modern-esque games, anyway.
Yeah, the two issues I have with Persona 2 are A, I don't like the combat at all. It's like infuriatingly annoying. I'm not having fun, and I like grinding. I enjoy the grind. That's why I play JRPGs. This isn't fun grinding. This is me trying my damnedest to have good luck, despite having no control over that. I don't like the combat, and it doesn't explain jack shit. It just throws you in and expects you to figure it all out by yourself.
I feel like I ran into that situation with the grinding in 3, but I'll admit the mechanics were explained better, even if I still felt like sometimes it was just kind of luck.
We got one tutorial, and it was for
And
negotiation.
In 3's defense as well, it has those fucking, I don't remember what the item is called, but you know what I'm talking about probably.
The plumes of dust that you get on easy mode?
Yeah. Yeah. Happy.
Happy. Also, the negotiation pisses me off.
Well, that's in 5 as well.
In 5, every single fucking option didn't make them angry.
Well,
Haughty,
I
timid,
think-
joyful.
I think the actual difference between this and 5's that you could argue is the fact that 5 didn't have all these options for all these characters. You had 3 dialogue options depending on what the monster said to you. So it was easier to figure out which ones were the right ones because your pool was smaller to choose from.
Yeah.
And it was an easier way, it was easier to get a read on their personality. So it was a lot less work in 5 than it was in this.
Yeah. I need to make
A lot
that
less work for a lot more payoff.
I really need to make that shitty little I really wish I were playing Persona 5 right now thing.
Bird. Bird said, fuck you.
Bird said fuck you.
Oh, well.
Well, Eikichi said fuck you, I guess.
Though I have to wonder then how well Persona 1 has aged.
I guess we'll
2
find
has
out.
these problems. I know that when I played Revelations Persona on PS1, a lot of the menus and navigation was really fucking confusing. But I assume that's part of the adaptation,
Yeah, I've
not
got...
not just because of the actual mechanics.
Yeah, I have the PSP remaster, so hopefully
I assume it'll be more straightforward that way.
Hopefully it'll work more like this game does.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to expect from Eternal Punishment on the PS2, which is the version I have, because they never localized the PSP one. Also, the random encounters are annoying as fuck.
It's whoop-ass time!
I don't like random encounters unless I'm playing Pokemon, but I'm not playing Pokemon.
I don't mind random encounters that much, but that's after playing Final Fantasy and whatnot. I feel like there was another RPG I played recently. What was it? Other than Persona. Something had random encounters. I don't know. But I liked it alright in Final Fantasy V.
They're just so frequent. They're constant. I take, like, half a step and I've got another random encounter down my ass.
And to be fair to the game, it is showing you where those encounters are.
It doesn't show me
It's just-
where they are, just when they are.
It's a little bit vague. It's like a radar instead of an actual map. Oh!
Fuck this. Fuck this.
Oh, you're not doing too good.
Mm-mm.
So how are you supposed to fill your SP?
I have items. I'm gonna run out of them eventually, but I've got items.
I guess you also got walking. Which, to be fair, I think is a really neat feature. And I think the only reason they took that out of the other games is so that you can just steamroll the palaces and Tartarus and mementos and all that stuff.
I mean, I do that anyway, just by conserving my SP.
Hey.
I will give this game one thing, and it's that you don't get a game over if Tatsuya goes down. That's, like, exactly one thing it has over the other games. Also, it does make playing Persona Q more bearable because I'll be like... Persona Q has similar gameplay to this, but sometimes I'll play that shit and I'll be like, well, at least I'm not playing Persona 2.
Look at you!
like I'm just walking around in circles, but that's probably because I had 2 game overs in 10 minutes. Line.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
It's Jun-kun. But there's someone else, too. The same persona? No. It's like something is staring at me in an endless pit of darkness. Don't, Jun-kun. These powers shouldn't be used. The Soul Eater thing.
God, I love just the random groaning that happens sometimes.
It's that Soul Eater thing that I've forgotten the name of. Kishin. There we go. Got it.
It's... Who the fuck is having sex in that room? Because that's a lot of moaning.
You're right in front of the door. Jesus Christ.
I hate it here. Hey, Rexasa. I hate it here.
Let's go, everybody! Persona.
Ever since I learned that Tatsuya's voice actor is the same as Shido's, I have not been able to unhear it.
My internet died.
Are you dead?
I was dead.
But you're better now?
Hopefully. I'm just glad I wasn't the one streaming, so that means that nothing went down.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting here alone with my thoughts for a minute. Which is its own kind of danger, but...
Just slowly zooms in on your face as the music fades out.
yeah. Just sat here by myself, slowly succumbing to madness. So how's
No,
your
it'll
day
make me
been?
feel better. Oh, I was gonna say Soul Eater. My day's
Soul
been
Eater would
fine.
make me feel better.
I did some exercising. I've been doing that on a daily basis again.
Yeah. I've been trying to go for walks almost every day. And it do be hitting different.
I've been doing this method since I didn't want to do the songs in just normal alphabetical order. I decided to go letter by letter, just down the list, and then loop back around. And the way that I've been doing it, it made me play like 3 of the kids songs in a row and then one of the extreme choreographies. So I
should've
had to do
saved
3
my game.
choreographies for children and then just fucking the super intense choreography, which I got
Good.
the high score on, by the way, so that's nice. Anyway,
June.
June. Also, Tatsuya spoke for once.
Tatsuya knows how to speak. I didn't know he could do that.
He says one word and it's June.
That's gay, Tatsuya.
June-kun, please stop this nonsense.
It
What
seems
the hell is going on?
all the players have taken the stage. The 3 factions here are qualified to raise Xibalba and have their desires granted.
To Shibalba.
Oh my god.
There he Oh my god. There he is. He
There
is
he
here.
is. And I'm gonna fucking make a save state real quick just in case.
We are here. I knew about this. This is the only thing I knew about this game.
I'm not sober. I'm not drunk enough for this. I'm not voicing
So,
him. I'm not doing
okay.
this. And you do the
I'll-
better German
I'll do it.
accent.
Fuck. Should I make it goofy because fuck Hitler, or should I just do whatever?
Whatever you feel is best, my love.
Oh, I was tempted to do like nerd but German. It's like exactly my order of the Holy Lands, symbolizing the zodiac and those qualifications as well.
I'm not saying this. We're skipping it. I don't
Only
want
the-
my mother in the next room to overhear
Only
me.
those born under the holy constellation of the Grand Cross can get through the 5 skulls,
Fun
like the
fact,
Red Skull.
apparently, in the Japanese version of this game, he's not wearing shades, it's just straight up Hitler.
No, yeah.
Huh, and what would a ghost from the past, resurrected by rumors, wish for?
Well, I'm Hitler. It's pretty straightforward, really. This is the same as you, marionette of the Wheel of Fortune. Destruction in progress. It's just turning into the fucking Joel voice where he just, oh yes, my mousses.
God.
But like a nerd and also German. These
contradictory
impulses are constantly at war within man.
You have no idea how tempted I am to just get up and go get, like, some rum.
It was your fears and expectations of them which summoned me. And now that I am here, I must live up to them 9.
True, but that's my duty. I wish you'd leave, old man, along with that trash over there.
I have standards, you know. I know I'm an evil mastermind. I know I do some fucked up shit, but I don't want to work with literal Hitler.
Didn't Joker in DC Comics punch Red Skull at one point? Or like beat the shit out of him, just like, listen, there's a lot of things I'll do, but Nazis are my fucking line.
God, I hope so. I really hope so. No.
You're wrong, Jun-kun. Dreams aren't meant to be given. They only have meaning when you achieve them under your own power. If man wants to evolve, then...
Excellent.
if man evolved from monkey.
Love that for him. Hang on, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Joker and Red
yeah, I
Skull were
found it.
working together, and then Joker found out that Red Skull was a Nazi, and he's just like, wait, what the fuck? No.
Yeah, I
I'm not
found
dealing
it.
with
I'm
this
gonna
shit.
I'm gonna like put it on here. Just in the corner. Hopefully that's visible and not obstructing too much.
Foolish girl, do you believe that all humans have such sugar-coated view of the world?
I like the panel that got cut out of the one that I found that was
Hang on,
another
I'll make
search
it
result.
A little bit bigger. That'll work.
I don't see it.
Are you looking at like my Discord?
Yeah, I'm looking
stream,
at this. I'm looking at the stream.
Let me pull it up. Yeah, it's on there for me.
That's weird. Am I that far behind? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Apparently I was. Makes sense. I was paying attention to the Discord streams, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, the panel that got cut out there is that they both sprayed each other in the faces with gas.
Oh, good.
Indeed, the rampant illusion of freedom causes man to worry over petty matters. The masses will always desire a leader who decides everything for them. Anxiety over the future only causes them pain.
Anxiety. I can confirm anxiety does cause me a lot of pain. However, that's not the solution to the anxiety. The solution to the anxiety is fucking therapy.
If this was 4 years ago, I could make a joke.
Mm-hmm. Is it about, a Cheeto?
Yes.
That is why I, Joker, will lead mankind into a new era. Humanity will be freed from the suffocating chains of raison d'etre.
I don't fucking know how to speak French. I'm a dumb American.
Behold the wings of death and rebirth. Xibalba.
To Xibalba. I'm so sorry. I thought that said that why were we born?
I mean that too.
No, that's not true. Then why were we born? Look,
Hello,
Red
cutscene.
Skull.
Just the fact that I still have this bit of a comic over this PS1 screen.
Joker's like, oh, we fucked up. We got the Red Skull. Let's toss this and find a different skull, you know? Then we won't have Hitler. It looks like a fucking episode of Reboot in some of these angles, which
Yeah.
makes sense given the time.
PS1 graphics.
Yeah. Reboot had a game on PS1. It was terrible. You think a show about video games would have a good video game, but no.
Yeah, that sounds like about how it goes.
You'd also think that a show about video games would have a lot of variety. I'm pretty sure it's mainly just scooting around on this, like, hoverboard. Game detected.
Game detected.
Really?
This is a long ass cutscene.
Really is just a fucking episode of Reboot.
It just keeps going.
God, part of me wants to show you Reboot, but I know another part of me would just be like, no, they're just gonna be distracted by how dated the CG is.
Yeah, I've tried watching bits and pieces of Reboot before, and I can't stand, like, the animation.
Oh, but it's so good.
It's too old. It's too dated. I can't do it.
No way.
Wunderbar. Such a dignified appearance is worthy of a true city for a Führer. The Führer stack.
You know what I just realized? This was just the same thing that I did with that fucking guy with the cast from Ultra Despair Girls that we all hated. So I was just like,
Good.
fuck it, I'm not gonna try on voice acting him.
I'm thinking about, like, the stalker kid from 4, who just ended up, who, like, canonically has the exact same voice that you used for every character we don't like.
Look, what father said was true.
I can't remember who this was.
It can't be. It was true.
I think this is a new one.
Queen Aquarius,
Yeah, this is a new one.
the last member of the Masked Four in possession of the Wind Skull. It seems she was mainly gathering ideal energy from adults. No, what I wanted wasn't this horrible thing.
Junkun.
Now seize the skull. The red skull.
June, look out. Sounds like it's farting.
Oh,
Oh shit.
she fucking dead.
Since that's arrested, there's no more use for this place. This place will collapse soon. If you don't hurry and get on it, you'll be another casualty of the world's destruction.
Take the remaining skulls and go after him.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Glory to the mask.
The best Jim Carrey film.
Just thinking of my brother and me bit where they just demand that Travis point out 10 jokes from the mask.
Oh, good.
It was Tatsuya who killed Big Sis. Who killed our mama. Right, Papa?
Jun, it's about time you came to your senses.
June? Who am I? I'm...
Don't forget, you are Joker. Kill, kill, kill.
You are Joker. We live in a society.
Remember, you're a teenage boy. You have to take, like, your entire identity from the stupid Joker movie.
That's right. I'm Joker.
You're laughing. We resurrected Hitler and you're laughing.
No.
It's been a long 10 years. Experience for yourself.
Hi,
the pain and
Kamida.
sorrow I endure.
Oh god.
How's it going?
Junkun, stop this! I'm alive! There's no reason for you two to fight like this!
Everything happens so much. First we got Hitler, now we've got Kamida.
Hey, you want something cursed to add to the pile?
What?
I don't know why my brain went here, but you know the fucking Chug Jug with You song?
Mm-hmm.
There's in the chorus it says we can go to Moosey Mire but not Loot Lake, but then when it does the rap bit, it's just like take me to Loot
I'm
Lake.
struggling.
It's just
There
like
we
what
go.
the fuck are you talking about? Can we go to Loot Lake or not?
God. Oh, my SP.
I know it's a meme, but I actually kind of like. There's a video that made a version where Miku sings it, and it's pretty fun.
Good.
It even has like custom art that goes along with the lyrics.
Let's go, everybody!
So, in the main cast alone, we've got Komaeda, we've got Kanji, and we've got Shido.
Oh my god. I mean, we could also go with Mondo.
Yeah. Or Torbjorn.
True.
God fucking damn it. Fucking wasted my SP. Morally speaking, I think that they should restore your HP and SP before boss battles. Especially for dungeons like this. Where you can't leave.
A class with Scythe, huh? In Final Fantasy 14.
Haha, Soul Leader.
Yeah.
I feel like the male bunny race is gonna have, like, a lot of horny people real quick.
Implying there aren't already horny people for it right now.
Oh, great. Can you find me a picture of this bunny race and DM it to me? Just so I can, like, have a look at how bad it is. Like, how bad the furries are gonna treat it. I already used that Soma drop, huh? Oh well. Either of you. I'm not picky.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh. I mean, it's cute. Definitely it's cute. But,
Let's go, everybody!
oh, the furries. It's like Cat Boys, but more severe. I need to take a turn recovering HP and SP.
Bunny.
Fucking beneath.
Bunny.
Bunny. Yeah, I can use a miracle egg. I can see why.
Why not both?
The Bryce Papenbrook in this one is so distracting.
I think he had an anniversary recently.
Ooh, Bryce Papenbrook?
Yeah,
Good for him.
first one I remembered seeing that on Twitter.
Like a marriage anniversary or some other kind?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Good for him. I'm happy Kamida found happiness.
Hopiness.
Shut up.
Wait. Don't think about that too much.
Go to hell. You ever think about that line?
I went to hell yesterday. It was painful. There were a lot of pretty girls, so it was worth it.
I forgot.
I've been meaning to tweet out. I'll probably tweet out tomorrow. Just like, what is it with games about demons? Games of games that involve attractive demons, but also kick my ass, but also in a way that I find fun. It make me stream way later and way longer than I'm supposed to.
I forgot about Helltaker for a second, and I was like, is there something you've been meaning to tell me, or?
I mean, also Demon's Crest.
All right, let me have a look at this Reaper class. Oh, it's really cool. Oh,
Oh yeah, that seems super up your alley, doesn't it?
oh, I like it. I might give 14 another shot just so I can play as one of those bitches.
I think it's in the expansion.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it just for him. The original game was a gift from somebody, like the base game was a gift from somebody who later soft blocked me. So
Well, that's disappointing.
yeah, it'll be nice to. I can pretend that buying the expansion is me buying the actual game. I have no idea why that person soft blocked me, for the record. If I did something wrong, they didn't tell me what it was.
This is it.
Yeah, I just still find it funny that both Helltaker and Demon's Crest have so many similarities and kept me up way longer than I thought I was supposed to be. They were both also games that kicked my ass, but I enjoyed more than I thought I would. Or more than I thought games that kicked my ass could entertain me.
If you had a nickel for every time you streamed a game about demons that kept you up way too late, you'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened
It's weird that it
twice.
happened twice.
Let's go, everybody!
Alright, we've got...
I have 2 hands. One is for Helltaker Lucifer. The other one is for Firebrand Demon's Crest.
Good. Alright, time to pray I don't fucking die.
Firebrand's got like a goblin face kind of going on, but you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with this.
I'm a monster fucker, so I'm sure
Yeah,
everything would be
like-
fine on my end.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, like, compared to some of the monsters you've made comments about, Firebrand is kind of tame. He's a little bit of a shitter, but like, he's less of a shitter than the people he has to deal with. Except maybe Arthur. I don't know if he has to deal with Arthur directly. King Arthur, that is. I know those franchises are related somehow, but I don't think Firebrand ever directly faces off against Arthur or vice versa. You're gonna hate me for saying this. The guitar sounds like that fucking song from Danganronpa 1. The box 16 where it's like the last case and investigating.
So, like, just out of curiosity, how attached are you to your mod position on my channel? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I thought you were gonna be like, how attached are you to your life?
I mean, yeah, that too. But specifically your mod position on my channel, because that's something I can take care of with like 1 second of typing right this second.
Snap your fingers like Thanos. I'm gone.
Part 1 of my plan is to unmod you to lower your morale. Part 2 is to drive the 12 hours just to fucking stab you.
And then you'll sell my video games.
Oh no, I'll keep them.
What are you gonna do with fucking... No, that's not mine. I was gonna say Trivial Pursuit, and the first game I look at isn't one of mine. It's the one I'm borrowing.
You know, I'm thinking, like, melt them down, fashion bones out of it. Like, any game you have that I don't want. Melt it down, fashion bones out of it, and replace the bones of your corpse with it.
What would that accomplish?
It'd feel really personally satisfying. Okay, I'll stab Star after she plays Yakuza 0.
Dame, 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 yo, dame, dame, yo.
I have no use for trivial human relations.
That's gonna be fun when I get to Yakuza and I get to play Baka Bukai. What? I missed it. What Yu-Gi-Oh?
I said Yukino.
Oh. I thought you said Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why the fuck would I say Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, you're right. It is a pretty good show/card game, you know?
I don't know a damn thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than Blue Eyes White Dragon exists.
They're all gay.
Oh, okay.
They are all LGBT.
Okay, good. Good for them. Honestly, A+.
Are you all okay? What in the world is going on? Also, you know Tony Stark?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, Kaiba is just that, except instead of making an Iron Man suit, he just makes a really cool dual disc, which is this thing he uses to play card games, so it basically has no purpose.
So Elon Musk.
Basically, yeah. Oh god, Kaiba would make cryptocurrency. Oh, I hate that.
Kaiba makes an NFT.
Hate that would be an actual thing that character would do.
Impossible. This can't be. I refuse to accept this. You want power? Then wish for it. Hate. Immolate yourself in the flames of abhorrence.
I will use Blue Eyes White Dragon to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I'm pissing on the moon!
I want power. Power enough to yield to no one.
Yeah, I tell you about when I quoted that when my friend was playing Sonic and the Black Knight.
No?
I forget the context it came up with other than the fact that we acknowledged that Eggman isn't actually in that game. But but I just remember that it just like because it was Sonic and the Black Knight instead of on the moon, it was just like, how do you like that, King Arthur? I pissed on Camelot, you idiot.
Good. Good.
No, don't listen. Don't piss on the moon.
Your wish has been heard. Your sacrifice on offer is yourself. Since you were praised as an angel, I grant you heavenly strength. Stop!
Jesus Christ, it just keeps going.
It's like if Ragnarok wasn't an asshole.
Why are we in box worlds?
The Archangel of Judgment, the corrupt souls of man, shall be cleaved with my sword of light.
It's still distracting that it's Kamida.
What are we supposed to do?
Dude, can we do anything for him?
Yeah, you
Ah,
can
that's
really
not-
hear the kanji.
that sounds like kanji, yeah.
Junkun, please. Please stop this.
Angry eyebrows.
God. Oh, my SP, my sweet, sweet SP.
Hey, you know that thing that you asked for them to do?
My sweet, sweet
know-
SP.
The game's
give
just
it-
like
I give
The
it
game's just
gentle
like, oh.
kiss.
the game's just like, all right, just give it to them.
Thank you. Thank you, Atlas Gods. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamida.
Thank you, Kamida. I like the implication that Kamida is an Atlas God.
I like the implication that he like. I like the implication that you think he never was.
Oh, God. That
That's the way to phrase
That
it.
also creates the implication that he was dethroned as the Atlas God at some point, only to become one again.
Let's go, everybody!
I didn't even know to do that.
This is it.
My favorite Persona thing is when Morgana hugged Sakurai.
I don't know what you're talking about, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
I think it was during one of the Smash events around the time Joker was announced or coming out. They had a big Morgana walkabout and it just hugged Sakurai.
Oh, good.
It's just like, aww.
So, like,
Sakurai deserves it.
around when I was getting into Persona, so not when I would remember it.
Yeah. I can maybe find a GIF or a video of it.
Oh! Hmm.
Let's go, everybody!
Morgana Freeman?
I don't want to think about Morgana with a deep voice.
This is it.
Look, looking cool, Joker. Here you go.
Oh. It's really good, thank you.
There's
I-
also this one as well. This image of them.
I feel like this image made me a better person. I feel my sins, like, being absolved as I look at this image.
I like that I like that Sakurai drew a little Morgana Kirby as well. There's one version of this image that's just captioned, Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros., hugging Morgana from Persona 5.
Really wish Lisa
Aw.
knew Meteorama.
There's also a really sweet comic about Sakurai hugging Morgana, where Morgana's just like, hey, you could use some sleep. Sakurai's just like, thank you.
Yeah, we'll go with another slice.
I know Sakurai is only working as hard as, like, he needs to. But he does deserve a break.
He does.
I trust that he wouldn't overwork himself on purpose. But regardless of if he is overworking himself or if he just has a high... If he's just... I guess a high tolerance level? That seems like a bad way to phrase it, but the best way I can think of. Regardless, no matter if he's taking it well or not, I hope he gets a break afterwards, because he deserves it either way.
I like that a significant portion of my team is resistant to light. So, like, we're just kind of making half of his damage output useless.
I liked that your 5th party member showed up at the very last minute.
I'm grateful she's here.
Oh, of course.
I'm not gonna be passive aggressive at her.
I just find it funny. They're just like, okay, you need everybody. She gets
Yeah.
to be here as a treat.
As a treat, I can have one Yukino.
Accept your punishment. Let's go, everybody!
If I remember right, Sakurai is actually a really big fan of Persona 5.
I mean, doesn't he only put characters in Smash Bros that he likes?
Not necessarily. Sometimes Nintendo has a say in things, and sometimes he could put characters in from a franchise that, like, means a lot, but doesn't mean a lot to him necessarily.
Right.
He technically cares about every franchise that's put into Smash Brothers, but he doesn't really have a bias per se.
What is
Well, I mean, he does, but it doesn't influence his, like, character selection.
what
He'll
is
just
doing
say about it in
passive
interviews
damage
like,
to
hey,
me?
I like this game. But, like, he says that about, like, tons of games that aren't in Smash Brothers. I think he's talked about indie games on various occasions.
Doesn't he, like, avoid saying anything about a game he's playing or enjoys because it leads to Smash speculation?
He started doing that, yeah. For a long time, around, like, Fighters Pass 1, I think he was okay with doing it, but then around, like, a little before Steve came out, he stopped doing that. So, like, early into Pass 2.
Smash fans are a little bit annoying.
Yeah, yeah. Like, people are still being assholes about Waluigi.
You know that meme that's like, shut up about whatever, shut up about whatever?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Waluigi.
I love Waluigi, but, like, I'm fine with him just being an assist trophy. He got more than Gino got, so, I mean... Yeah, it's not Piranha Plant being a fighter in the game, but... At least he's here. At least he has a character model.
I care about Waluigi conceptually, but not actively.
Waluigi's cool. Though a lot of people say like, oh, he was the main villain of the Dance Dance Revolution game. No, he was just the first villain. It's still Bowser. It's still Bowser.
Toadetip, that's a Bowser.
Yep. God, we are so far away from where we started this game. I can barely remember that shit. Weren't we in a school in like a clock?
Yeah.
Fucking up some teachers or something?
Yeah, we killed our principal.
This escalated a lot.
It sure did.
We went from fighting our principal to a mass cult to Hitler.
We sure did.
There's a cosplayer in there somewhere.
Yeah, but the cosplayer's baby.
Yeah. Also, didn't a guy blow up?
Yes.
Like straight up burst into flame?
We went into another school, and that's where a guy blew up.
Let's go, everybody!
Ha! I'm competent!
You ever think about the fact that this is the only Persona game to not be represented in Smash Brothers at all?
Really?
The only mainline one, anyway. Because, think about it, Aria of the Soul, or whatever the Velvet Room song is, technically comes from the first Persona, so... The
I
fact that
guess
3,
so.
4, 5 are covered already, and that song covers the whole franchise, starting with 1, that technically means 2 is the only one that's not represented with, like, a song, or any kind of, like, background details, or, like, spirits, or whatever.
I guess you're right.
That's sad.
This whole time, was I having a nightmare?
You have a nice flower.
Thank you.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad. Hey, are we
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
talk about the dead lady at all?
Nah. Fuck her.
Oh.
Damn, dude. You had us so worried.
Still playing with that lighter.
Tatsuya, you had that all this time?
So you did set it on fire.
It's ticking. It had been stopped ever since that day. That's right. We promised to protect Big Sis together forever. And I
Jun-kun, this is how I feel. I promise you. No matter what stands against you, even if the whole world becomes my enemy, I'll keep my promise.
a Nemophilia flower. I'm sorry, Big Sis. I'm so sorry, Tatsuya. I
Brain hurt. Brain hurt.
Brain hurting juice.
What the? My persona is scared?
Shame on you. I have no idea who this guy is.
The head of the masked circle dares to allow his enemies to pity him. Come, Jun. Claim your revenge and open the way to Idelian.
His hair upsets me because it looks like every anime hair ever.
God. It looks
Every
like
every anime hair that's supposed to look like normal hair.
kinda reminds me of this one hair in The Sims.
Father, we need to stop this. I just wanted to be like Big Sis and lead everyone to their dreams. And that's why I gave you that power. And the Inlakek. Your dream has become true, so why resist me?
Why are their parents so terrible?
I don't know.
Hey, Lappy.
What?
I wish your dad were good. I wish grown-ups understood.
I wish we met before. They convinced you life is war. I wish you'd come with me. I wish I had more TNT.
It's your turn now to grant my dream. And as your father, I will eliminate anyone who tries to deceive you. Now come. I won't let anyone hurt Big Maya. Not even you, father.
Huh. Very well, June. You've been removed from the Wheel of Fortune.
You can no longer buy a vowel.
Persona removed for teen rebellion crimes. I will link the mass circle in your stead. Farewell, my son. You will become part of the foundation for the new world. We're back here again. And Anna's just kinda there.
The past, present, and future of the Rings of Time have begun to spin. Xibalba has shown itself. To escape the eternal suffering that comes with understanding one's existence, man has summoned from the abyss that which should not exist. What awaits you from here on will be a crueler fate than even that which the crawling chaos has woven.
I don't like that name. Crawling chaos again. What exactly are you talking about? Chaos stands on his own 2 feet.
God.
He doesn't need to crawl.
He's a strong, powerful water creature.
Still too much we don't know about Jun-kun's father and that persona, or why rumors started to come true. Don't worry about that. That's not important.
Eventually, the time will be right for you to learn everything. If anyone can stop him, the darkness from thriving, it is you. The power amassed by the feelings which have been fostered over 10 years, show him the potential that lies within you.
I know 3 explains the Dark Hour, but does 4 explain the Midnight Channel or 5 explain Mementos?
Yes.
Like not how they happened, but why they happened?
Yeah, 5, it was because of Yaldabaoth. 4, you'll find out.
Follow-up question then, why did Yaldabaoth happen?
Distorted desires lead him to becoming the Holy Grail, which leads him to ultimate power and being able to take over the world.
Okay. That's understandable from, like, RPG logic. I just wanted to know if this game was gonna pull something like that, too, where it's just like, yeah, this has a reasonable explanation, just suspend your disbelief, or if it was gonna be like, no, we literally caused this. Like, we actually caused this ourselves.
I mean, I came in here, like, 95% blind, so I have no idea.
Oh, no, I wasn't expecting you to explain it. I was just trying to see what the established pattern for the series was, and it's technically both, so either could happen.
I don't know, but this game is like an art film written by students high off their asses on LSD, but as a video game, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was just no explanation.
Hey, you want to know something I just noticed that's
What?
upsetting to me?
What?
I think surrounding Philemon in the middle there are music notes.
I can't tell.
Is that just me? It looks like music notes. Looks like sheet music a little bit.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's too pixelated.
Philemon, my persona summoning ability. Do you mind giving it to June? What? But then, what will you do, Yuki? Die? I don't need personas anymore. I can keep my head high and walk on my own now. So I might pass these feelings on to someone else.
That's not usually how it works, but sure, I guess. Fuck it. Understood, but there aren't many who can remember their identity when in this domain. Can you state your name? My name is June. June Caruso. That's all I am now.
I am all I am.
Well done. I can indeed vouch for the strength of heart you possess to reflect on yourself and your kindness toward others. Yukino Mayuzumi's power of persona will be entrusted to Jun Kurosu. Glitter.
It's funny that the whole party knows about Philemon when in 3 through 5, I'm pretty sure no one knows about Igor until they have to.
Yeah.
I am Hermes, giver of fortune and fame and herald of souls. To my alter ego,
Love thy neighbor with a selflessness like the winds. It's so warm. Thank you, Mayuzumi-san. I won't waste your feelings.
It's like a nice tug.
It seems the others have also found their true personas that caused such changes in them when they were young. These will grant you power. I am thou, thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I cometh, ruler of the blazing sun and blue skies, Apollo.
I am Artemis, the moon goddess who illuminates your twilight virtue. My purer half, do not be bashful of your destiny.
Did we manage to get all of them?
I am Venus, goddess of fertility, whom beauty and love dance. I am you, you are me. Let us become one.
Come on, come on.
Goddess
Yeah!
on the mountain
Yeah, we got them
top.
all! We did it! I got them all completely blind! Yay!
Hey, it's hey.
I am Hades, king of the underworld who judges the evil and the righteous alike. I am thou, thou art I. Let us walk this path together.
I'm just imagining him just be like, I am Hades, king of the underworld, like it's James Woods. I am thou, thou art I, all that jazz.
Well then, I shall now send you to Xibalba.
God, I wish James Woods wasn't a shitty person, apparently.
If you have the faintest strength to reach for your dreams, the stars will shine even in the darkness. Take control of your destiny. We got all the ultimate personas! I'm so good at video games. This is a little cosplayer baby.
Hey, lady!
The city's flying. What's going on?
and my papa and mama disappeared. When I think hard, I know I had a mama and papa. Now when I go home, I'll be all alone. Papa and Mama were always fighting, but they were still my parents. Big sis, big bro, go beat the bad guys and bring back my mama, Papa and Mama.
Don't worry, leave it to us. We'll thrash those bad guys in no time and make sure you get your parents back. Hey kids, mind telling me what you want to be when you grow up?
Hey, Big Maya, I don't think now's the time to ask stuff like that.
I'm gonna go to Italy and be a soccer player.
I'm gonna be a singer, and I'm taking dance classes too. Or I'm just like, I'm gonna murder. Don't do that. Well, guess what? These guys are going to teach you a chant that'll make your dreams come true.
Yeah, it's Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Or, you know, chant from Hades Town, that works too.
Hmm?
It's called the... Don't teach them that! It's called the Persona game.
Yeah, that's not good.
Don't teach them that. Persona, Persona, please come here. Persona, Persona, please come here. Persona, Persona, please come here. I'll make sure to get your papa and mama back to normal. Here, as a token of my promise. What's this flower? It's a flower of hope. If the ideal energy stored in the 5 skulls is released, the people I turned into Shadow Men may be returned to normal. The skulls are the key and the power source for activating Xibalba. If we take back all the skulls and bring down Xibalba before the Grand Cross happens, we can prevent further tragedy. By now, they'll have placed the skulls of Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire in their respective shrines to control them there. Our goal should be to first take back these 4 skulls and then take over Xibalba. My father should be chasing the Heaven Skull and the Fuhrer to the center of Xibalba. How many times can I say Xibalba in like 2 minutes?
Sorry to spring this on you guys, but I'm gonna part ways here. I've been thinking of staying in the city. The battle between the Mass Circle and the last battalion is spilling over into the city. People might get caught in the crossfire. And I thought if that happens, it'd be best to have someone who could fight there to handle it. I don't want anyone else to die.
You gave up your persona. I see what you mean, but it's crazy to try and fight them alone and without a persona, even for you.
That's okay, I'm crazy.
Don't worry, she won't be alone. I'll protect you, Yukino. I won't let anyone touch her.
Yay.
A little bit.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Take good care of Yuki for us, Ana-san. One thing, guys. If there ever comes a time where you need to ride something, do not let Maya-san drive. Yuki, how rude. I'm an excellent driver. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
No, but seriously, don't let her do it. She'll crash. He flicked the lighter.
He do flick the lighter.
Bringing mankind to Idelion. Is that really what Jun-kun's father wants? We should concentrate on gathering the skulls for now. Jun-kun, Tatsuya-kun, with you two on our side, we'll be fine, come what may. Philemon told us to show the power of our feelings that we fostered for the last 10 years. Well, I've got 10 years worth of unrequited love power. I hope the Mass Circle and the last battalion are ready for it.
Hey, we
does that
finally
mean?
each have half the voices of the main cast. We're finally reunited, all 5 of us. I feel like nothing can stop me. Mass Circle or Last Battalion or whatever. Getting the 4 skulls back and taking over Xibalba. It'll be difficult, but there's no other way to save everyone. Please, Tati, I'll need your strength. I have to stop Father. It's the only way I can atone for what I've done.
Yusuke
Alright.
and June should hang out.
Oh, absolutely. They would for sure get along. Oh, I don't even need to heal.
Hello, goodbye.
I'm so ridiculously proud of myself for managing to get all the personas, like, completely blindly.
This fucking Game Boy music. I forgot I had lyrics. It's like some guy singing over Pokemon. I want to hear a cover of this song. Just to hear it not super compressed. I know what it means, but it's funny just having a part of the menu just say sex.
Sex.
Sex. Persona sex.
Persona sex. I'd say I want a Persona game that's about sex, but like, that's just the first dungeon of 5. And the first
And,
few
like-
dungeons of 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say like half the game of 4. Also one of the first dungeons in 3. What the fuck is going on with these games?
Hell if I know.
I guess they're about teenagers, so that explains the horny.
Yeah.
I still love that, like, Q2's theater takes a little bit of cues from the theater in this. A little.
Yeah.
Like the outfits. Makes me wish the other Persona games referenced the first two a little bit more. Are there costumes based off of 1 and 2?
Yes.
That's neat.
There are recolors in Persona 4 Dancing and costumes in Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, that's really neat. I found it. I really like it.
What'd you find?
The DLC.
Yeah, they're nice.
There's also Persona 3 Costumes DLC, but that's kind of redundant for anyone that's not Aegis.
Yeah. It's a little bit redundant for everyone.
I find the Persona 4 outfits really funny. Just seeing Joker in Narukami's jacket with like the big collar.
His hair kind of clips through it a little bit. Oh.
Oh, you can buy the Persona 2 costume set for Persona 5 Classic as well.
Oh.
I could potentially buy that for the version that I have. Oh, and it would have had the music from 2 as well. That would have been neat if we did them in order. I wouldn't have understood it otherwise. I do like that I bought the Catherine costume.
Yeah, the Catherine costumes are really good. I have all of the DLC for Royal right now. Okay, I gotta find Anima Mundi. And then decide which fucking temple to go through first. There it is.
Oh. See, it has a cover of the music instead of just the straight up music from the game.
Yeah.
They make Morgana the fairy though, and that's upsetting.
I mean, it's better than Naoto being her in 4 Dancing. It's a,
Oh
it's a,
yeah.
it's a cute outfit, but Naoto's trans.
Like I guess in Teddy I get the association for Morgana, cause nice mascot.
It's a little bit funny that I guess ended up being the mascot of 3 when Koromaru is right there.
Yeah, that is weird.
This part-timer is so cute.
Can't tell what Makoto's costume is other than just the same as on. I guess that's the thing about Persona 2 stuff in Persona 5 is just like there's a way smaller party, so it's harder to work with.
Yeah.
You only have 6 party members.
Is there like a suggested order to do the temples in, do you think? Let me Google it. Alright. I guess I'll do Aquarius first.
It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen that musical.
Oh, thank God there's an exit. Alright.
Ready or not, here I go!
So everyone's only got like low level moves right now. Or not low level, but only hits one person at once. I don't have any healing moves, oh god.
Oh, I want you to know that in that World's End Club demo that I played the other day, when the big like when the mascot of the game's just like, hey, I want you to fucking kill each other, one of them just runs up to it, kicks it, and it falls into pieces.
Oh, good.
Just like, fuck him up.
That's the ideal way to deal with that situation, I think.
Just fucking kick him. Also, they were traveling to a place called Kamakura, and I hate it.
Kamakura, Kamakura, Yas Queen.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I'm sorry.
It feels a lot better playing with the ultimate personas. Like, this feels good. I imagine these fuckers are resistant to wind. Just gonna dogpile on one guy. See if I can find out what I'm supposed to do as time goes on.
Bap.
Bap.
Hey, your health is 420.
Nice. Oh, dame, dame, dame yo, dame, dame
Did I
yo.
overdo it?
Is June higher level than you?
I think so. He sure
Why do we need
is.
a blood type?
Oh, you know. So if they need a transfusion, we can do it on the spot.
Do you want my autograph?
Diamond dust. Ho 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 ho. I'll take it. Let's try out Gigantic Fist. Okay, cool. Those guys are destroyed. That's not how it worked in 5. I hate sharpshoot. I hate sharpshoot. Don't waste time bringing them back. Stop! Stop it! Fuck you. Oh my god, look at June's portrait in the bottom right. He's not doing so good.
Oh god, he's just having a fucking breakdown.
He sure is.
Sorry about that.
Anyone have healing skills yet? No? Okay.
Huh?
Should have did some grinding in the factory or something.
Spare a heal, ma'am.
Spare heal? Spare heal, man. Do I have anything to like decrease? Yeah. Just gonna grind my SP back up.
Do you want my autograph?
The lizard! Oh, I
Lizard.
didn't notice there was something attached.
That's not a lizard, that's a fucking bug.
Looks like a lizard.
What kind of lizards have you been looking at?
Lizard bug.
Persona.
Ah, son of a bitch. I'm really, really glad a significant portion of my team resists the insta-kill moves now. Or at least the like, traditional standard ones. Sharpshoot is still bullshit.
Bullseye! Did I overdo it?
One of the instruments in this song sounds like Mario Galaxy.
Maybe it's the same one.
Maybe. I'd assume they'd both be midis.
Yeah. The same MIDI, maybe.
Midi.
Finally, we have a healing move on somebody.
No, I'm just thinking, what's a MIDI file? I'll show you! And then it's just MP3 to MIDI John Cena, which sounds about as good as you think it does.
Oh, good.
I might send that to you.
Persona.
There were checkpoints in the dungeons in this game.
Ready or not, here I go!
I'm going! Hell yeah.
Yellow blue.
Why is this man scared of yellow blue?
What's the fucking video? With the birds?
Hey girl.
I got you blue.
I'm gonna have to use magic on that bitch, or not. Holy shit. She just kept going.
Persona.
God, I wish Eikichi had a move that targets just one person, because it feels like I'm wasting so much SP with him. Maya has 69 SP.
Nice.
Nice. I think that's it for Persona 2, though. Thank you for coming and watching and hanging out. I have a Discord server that you can join to get stream updates as they happen, or just to, like, hang out and vibe. There's the link. Tomorrow and Sunday I'll be doing Persona 4 Golden with Star on her channel. Here is her Twitch channel. Go follow her. And on Monday I'll be doing more Alice Madness Returns unless the plan suddenly changes, which it very well might. If it's not on Monday, it'll be on Tuesday. And Wednesday I'll just kind of be whatever I feel like. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in then. Thank you, stay safe, have a good night, goodbye.